everyone. It is Thursday, the 20th, 2020. Before we get into our announcements, here are the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Yeehaw! I pledge to do my best this day to honor myself and others in everything I do, to accept responsibility for my own learning, and to encourage others as I embrace my own opportunities to grow, to exercise leadership and prepare myself for college at every opportunity. For me, mediocrity is not an option, only excellence will do. Who I am has value, what I think has value. Cogito ergo sum. Who I'll become is inviolable to the world.
It's B-Day. I forgot to say that. Yearbook is still $40. I've said it every day this week. Buy soon. Track and field meeting next Thursday on the 27th. In Shuttle's room, as soon as you walk into second building, it'll be right there. Mr. Pacina will be giving out information about the track and field season that is soon to come. There's also the Black History Month pep rally is tomorrow. There will be a three-point free throw competition that a person from each grade will compete in, and they will win the possibility for that class, and by class I mean like 20, 21, 23, and 24, to win free dress the following time. Remember to be respectful, like I said every day this week. And now to our Black History Month video.
The Tuskegee Airmen were the first group of African American aviators to serve in the United States Armed Forces, and while they were discriminated against both within and outside of the Army, they are known today as some of the best pilots of World War II. During World War II, Black Americans in many U.S. states were still subject to the Jim Crow laws, and the American military was racially segregated, as was most of the federal government. When he was running for a third term as U.S. President in 1940, Franklin D. Roosevelt promised to allow blacks to become military pilots. The War Department agreed to do that, but with the understanding that the black military pilots would be trained on a segregated basis and serve in their own segregated units. The Tuskegee program began officially in June 1941 with the 99th Pursuit Squadron at the Tuskegee Institute and Air Base. The unit consisted of 47 officers, 429 enlisted men, and was backed by an entire service arm. Tuskegee was chosen as the place for the first black military pilot training because Tuskegee Institute had already been training black civilian pilots. Tuskegee Institute lobbied for the contract to operate a primary flight school for black pilots. The region had more days of good flying weather than any other part of the country, and the area already had a segregated environment which was consistent with the segregated training. The name Tuskegee Airmen applied to not only the men who flew the fighter planes, but also the navigators, bombardiers, mechanics, instructors, crew chiefs, nurses, cooks, and other support personnel for the pilots. By April 1943, the 99th were finally considered ready for combat and were shipped out to Paris. By the end of February 1944, more graduates were ready for combat, and the all-black 332nd Fighter Group had been sent overseas with 3 fighter squadrons, the 100th, the 301st, the of 302nd, and later to join the 99th. The 332nd Fighter Group was the only black fighter group, and it was the only one to have 4 squadrons instead of 3. That gave it more pilots and more airplanes than the average fighter group. The 99th Fighter Squadron flew 577 missions before joining the 332nd Fighter Group, and the 332nd Fighter Group flew 914 missions for a total of 1,491 combat missions flown by the Tuskegee Airmen. One of the major achievements that made the Tuskegee Airmen so popular was their good bomber protection rate, only losing a total of 27 bomber planes throughout their squadron's career, compared to the average 47 from other squadrons. Flying escort for heavy bombers, the 332nd earned an impressive combat record. The Allies called these airmen Red Tails, or Red Tail Angels, because of the crimson red paint on the tail of their planes. Today, with close to 300 airmen still alive, the Tuskegee Airmen are remembered in countless pop culture television shows and movies. And while the history books may not show much detail to their significance during World War II, they will always be remembered as the men who changed flying for colored people forever.
Yes, I've had a lovely last 3 days. I don't know. Anyway, and now to sports.
Good morning, everybody. So, we got games. So, game Saturday at 10. And my bad, that was black varsity soccer, guys. So they'll play on Saturday at 10. Red varsity soccer guys will play today at 4:30 against Founders Academy. Soccer girls varsity. Oh, talk louder. Okay. Game Saturday at 10:30. JV soccer girls will have a game Thursday at 4:30 against Legacy Mesquite. All the games will be at Premier Park. There are chances being canceled, so be careful with that, and good luck to them. Today, after school, black varsity guys will sell tacos. They'll be thick. So if you like tacos, go buy some, support the team. I believe that is it. And Tuesday.
There's not much news. Only Saturday and Sunday there's possibilities of rain, so the soccer games might get canceled. But yeah, the rest of the forecast is sunny days. Hopefully, it's Texas, so it might change. But yeah, there's not really much weather. It's the same thing, just supposed to be sunny. It might rain. That's pretty much it. Not to Yasmin with the Oak.
Hi guys, welcome back to another segment of Yup. Today what I wanted to talk to you guys about was a little bit about what you want to major in college, and if you're not going into college, like what career you would like to go. And I think that as high school students, we're like sometimes just focused on school that we forget that like we're going to graduate, right? We're going to graduate soon. We're graduating in 3 months, less than 3 months now. And so choosing a major or choosing something that you would like to study in college is very significant. So what I encourage y'all to do is instead of being at home all day, go explore things that you might be interested. Like you might be interested in cars, so go to a mechanic and maybe try to ask for a bit of advice on cars and how they work, and maybe they'll let you intern there for a bit. Or if you're interested in gardening or in flowers and things like that, go outside and explore nature. So I think it's very significant because many people, when they're in our grade and our stage, they don't know what to do. I still don't know what to do, but just getting an idea of what might interest you to study in college is significant only because, like for some majors, they require a different route, like a nursing major. Before it wasn't as complex, but now it is because there's so many nursing jobs, and there's so many nursing schools that they require separate applications and things like that. So just keep that in mind as you go through high school. Just start thinking what you want to do, because it's very significant when you start applying for colleges and like 2-year schools. That's it. Now back to Timo.
Now Nico has something that he wants to explain. Nico?
So for the contest, it's a 3-point shootout. My bad. And it'll be against grade levels, so 12th grade, 11th grade, 10th grade, and they win free dress for a whole week. 3-point shootout. Thank you.
That was great. Thank you. And now for birthdays. Today we have Sarai Acevedo in 10th grade, so happy birthday to you. There's also Juan Flores Perez in 11th grade, so happy birthday to you as well. And today is also Rihanna's birthday, the first celebrity birthday that I've noticed. Happy birthday to you. Opportunities for involvement, sent thoughts, ideas, prayers, whatever you need to tell us or whatever, I don't care. To our Instagram, to the email, in the YouTube comments. That's happening. Prom's coming up, $70 if you're lonely, $120 if you have a burden. You can buy your tickets for Miss Reyes in the middle school. We have a senior meeting next Thursday after school in the cafeteria. It's probably about your cap and gown. If you haven't paid that senior fee, you're not getting your cap and gown. Today's National Muffin Day. It's also National Love Your Pet Day. I have 2 dogs, Sparky and Belle. One's a Dachshund, and then the other one is a Boston Terrier. Remember to please pick up your breakfast and lunch after you eat. We have janitors, but it's not their job to pick up after you. Do they have to wipe too? I don't think so. Anyway, have a great day. Also remember, if you're in the newsroom in the morning, and this isn't just with this class, if you're in the newsroom in the morning, please be quiet. It's really annoying whenever we catch your voices. We have new equipment, and everyone can hear you. Bye.